What's up guys, welcome back to another delicious video. Today we're looking at puppy play, something I wasn't aware of until today. And I haven't seen anything about it, but it looks so I'm going to make you look at it as well. Let's explore.
Imagine if the easiest way to delight your wife is you just throw a ball across the room. Relationships wouldn't fail anymore if that's all
what the already I'm just like, this is weird. Someone's bought a tail. Holy
you had to do.
Here, Tony. Oh my god, it's not even like fluffy masks. It's like leather, or whatever that is. I don't even, it does, what is that? That is some up some Five Nights at Freddy's type Jesus Christ. Of course it's in America. No offense to the Americans watching, but there's some weird that happens over there.
They see my ribbons and they say, oh, you've won all these ribbons at dog shows.
Wait, there are awards for this? Wait, let's look at this stuff. Okay, this one here just says participant. That's not an award. You just for participating. Pony and Critter Club, first place. Don't want to know what that is. The Domcom Pet Show. Don't want to know what that is. Pony and Critter Show, Pony and Critter Show, Pony and Critter. Puppy Palooza, second place. What the?
They rarely ask if I'm the dog. I've won quite a few. This is the High Point Award for Puppy Palooza, and then these two are the best ones I have because these are my two best in shows. I got these at DomCon. My name is Tony, and I'm a human pup.
I'm Andrew. I'm Tony's husband and trainer.
There it is. Andrew is his husband and trainer. Andrew, you have a lot to answer for. You shouldn't be encouraging this. Maybe it's healthy. Right now, I don't think so.
Pet play is any time that a person takes on the role of an animal, and they emulate that animal, either through their behavior or their actions.
Is that why there's the puppy and horse one, the pony one? Are you telling me there's also people that dress up as ponies? Gotta see that.
Some people wear costumes. This is the first hood that I ever got.
Where do I even begin? Like, how did this begin? Who was the first person to be like, you know what? Not only am I gonna dress up as a dog, but I'm also gonna start competitions for this.
I've been involved in pet play for my entire
Look at that one. It's like a little, like an Iron Man one. A little Iron Man type mask.
life. A lot of kids like to play pretend. They like to pretend to be an animal, and they enjoy doing it.
Yes, kids, children. Whatever. Hey, I'm not here to judge. Actually, no, wait. I am here to judge.
Just never grew out of that.
I got into pet play through Tony. Once we started dating, handler is a common role for human pups, and I was glad to do it.
They say when the student is ready, the master appears.
Do they? Is that what they say? When the student is ready, the master appears. Deconstructing that, I don't think that makes any sense.
I was dressed as a dog for Halloween.
Are you comfortable being fully out?
I don't care.
He was he's female at the time. I remember that he showed up with a little like dog nose painted on. Yeah, it didn't seem weird at the time.
I just happen to have all the gear. There's different aspects of pet play that relate to BDSM or kink or leather. It involves gear that is restrictive or restraining. For example, leashes.
The leather is cow skin. So there's something a little weird about dressing up as a dog in cow skin. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's a little weird.
Harnesses, mitts on your hands. This is called a show tail. What I've done is I've put it through a dildo harness, and then I just wear the dildo harness backwards, and that gives the tail better balance.
Of course. She just used the dildo harness to put the tail in, guys. Nothing wrong there. No more questions to ask there. We'll just accept that as fact. Oh my god, she's wearing a collar and everything. She's wearing a collar. What is this jar in the background? I could see there's a two-headed bird here, and there's what? What is this? Like a snake in a jar? There's a lot going on here. I have a lot of questions.
You can see that's a rubber silicone tail, so it wags.
Huh, look at that. You thought it was just for dildos, but we were wrong. The tails as well. So many uses.
And the most important part of all of this gear is actually this guy, the ball. That's the most important part. That's it.
I am curious, why is the ball the most important part? I feel like if you're dressing up as a dog, the most important part is the dog costume, you know? I don't know. I'm just observing as an amateur puppy player.
My responsibility is similar to the responsibility with a regular dog. The first
Dog. I'm a regular dog. I'm just different.
Okay.
Huh. She's a regular dog, guys. Just a regular dog. I see an Iron Man theme going on. She likes Iron Man. You see this little thing here? She's got a little Iron Man dog mask as well. She's into Marvel. And why not? Marvel is a big cinematic universe. Lots to enjoy.
Bio dogs, and I do train them because no barking. But, you know, if you want to make a big stink, you're an adult human. You can do what you want. Although you'll be talking to the police if that is necessary. You'll have to, officer, I can't be held responsible. You're going to need to talk to my trainer.
I'm very curious as to what it's like being the neighbor of these people, you know? Like, the noises you might hear when you're at home. Just humans barking, perhaps? I don't know. Maybe you get little insights into these interviews. You just hear out of context bits like, this is my dildo holder for my tail.
I think for a lot of pet play couples that the pets get perhaps a little bit more out of it.
So I hang out and I provide him with lots of attention and tell him he's a good boy.
I am.
That's basically 90% of it.
I am a good boy.
The other 10% is agreeing to make programs and graphic design for a club.
Hey, nice to see you. Come on in. Okay. Very good.
Oh,
Beautiful.
well, that's different. Doesn't look anything like a dog at all, actually. That actually looks a little more like Slender Man. Or, you know, maybe even a character from Elden Ring. I'm so confused.
The purpose of the LA Pony and Critter Club.
Okay, this is a pony. Okay, they should have clarified. I see the hooves now, actually. I see the hooves. It's very clearly a horse, guys. I don't know what the you were thinking. It's a horse, you amateurs. Very clearly a horse.
Is to provide a safe space for people to explore and experience animal role play.
I am a little curious as to what it is they get out of this. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard as someone that doesn't have this fetish to understand what it is they get out of it. You know, I know there's like some sort of domination element here, but what is it about pretending you're an animal? It's very unusual to me, at least.
Nice. And we have just the best time. Every time I do one, it's like the...
I know I keep interrupting, but it's not even really horse-like motions. Shouldn't you be on all fours or something? Like, just walking around like this? Doesn't feel very horse-like to me. Doesn't feel like that to me, but I could be wrong. I'm not a horse expert. Maybe they do walk like this all the time.
time of my life. This is the best moment of my life. Oh, this is the best moment of my life. Uneasy to a walk.
That's not really horse behavior. Let me just wind that back a tiny bit.
Uneasy to a walk.
Kind of punching the sky there with the little hoofs.
An extended walk.
We engage in pet play actively a few times a month, and it's often in a social setting, such as a club or an event. We've been in the LA Pony and Critter Club for 6 going on 7 years.
Huh. Just literally reaching in and scratching their head there, huh? Making little dog noises and everything. Huh. I can't believe I'm the same species as these people. We're the same. I don't believe it.
I know.
The event today that was held by the LA Pony and Critter Club is a play date. They're informal. They can be everything from
No!
The event today that was held by the LA Pony and Critter Club is a play date.
That is all. I mean, that's more of a horse mask for sure. For sure. As for the topless strap thing, that's anyone's guess. I have no idea.
They're informal. They can be everything from 3 people to 25 people. Yes, he did.
How long have you been a horse trainer?
Again, I'm thinking the neighbors just peeking out their window there and they're seeing this stuff and it's like, I mean, there could be worse neighbors, but this has got to be up there for bad neighboring, right? It's got to be somewhere up there. And I'm not here to kink shame. This is just super interesting and bizarre to me. An outsider looking in, you know?
A horse trainer since 2009. Before that, I was a pony. I like the performance art. I like the detail. I like creating ballet with my animals. Serpentine. All right, I see there's a camera. Okay. I know.
The horses really do just walk around then. I don't know why. They just walk like humans. Like, that ruins the immersion for me. That's a boner killer if I ever seen one. You know, how am I supposed to get into this if you're just walking around waving at people?
And with puppies, I do German.
For me, the quintessential pet play gear is tail and hood. Everything else is extra. So let's do tail first.
I have a question.
Yes.
What sends you into puppy space? Like when you put on these 2 things or one thing?
For me, it's being on all fours. The gear is, I don't need the gear.
I was gonna say that. Like, surely you're more immersed if you're on all fours. Like, I just see people walking around in these costumes and it doesn't feel right.
Gear is for you to see me as a dog.
Okay. So
I don't need the gear.
Actually getting down on all fours, that's it, you're gone.
Yeah. For me, the reason that I like to be a dog is man's best friend. Dogs experience the world through a lens of pure joy that I don't think other animals have. Maybe dolphins, but I feel like that pet play would be much harder.
Yeah, you know, you have to go out into the middle of the ocean for dolphin pet play, you know? The skin's harder to get hold of, to dress up. The noises. That's a dolphin noise. I don't know. I can't do it. See, it's hard. Try it. Try it at home. Try a dolphin noise right now. You can't. It's hard.
Hey, no, don't get me by my tail. I'll bite you. The LA Pony and Critter Club is kind of pet play vanilla style. There's no sex involved. I don't think pet play is sexual. I do think that to an extent it is erotic.
Oh, there's no sex involved. I thought the motivation of all of this was leading up to... You know? I really thought that must have been it.
The topic of sexuality in pet play can be pretty controversial. We don't make it sexual, but I have nothing against those who do.
Okay, so some make it a sexual thing. Good to know. Good to know. We're learning. This is an educational channel.
That's great. But more power to those who do.
What have I got here? What have I got here?
Oh, give me that. Pet play is, first of all, great exercise. It's a lot of fun.
Look at that. She picked up a stick and everything. She's just crawling around picking up sticks. Wow.
Thing on pet play.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
I enjoy running around. I enjoy tug of war. I enjoy fetch. Very typical dog activities. Within the larger club, we do fox hunts. We have dog shows. We have herding events. Anything a dog can do, a human can do.
What's a herding event? Are you telling me that you get like a group of you to dress up as sheep and one of you gets dressed up as a sheepdog and you sheepdog them around? Because I want to see that. I've got to see that. Me, I have to see that.
I consider myself out. I'm very open. That being said, I do compartmentalize my pet play because not everyone wants or needs to see that. My family, for example, I think they have a general idea that I'm into some kinky stuff.
And here they come to see this on YouTube or TV to see the full lowdown. Wowzies.
I think people misunderstand pet play because they see a collection of ideas that aren't normally next to each other, namely animals, sex, adults pretending, and they immediately get an alarm sense that something's wrong. I think everyone should feel comfortable exploring the limits of their creativity and imagination, and most of us have grown up in a culture that strongly discourages you from taking it too far. I appreciate that I'm married to someone who encourages me to explore my imagination and my interests wherever they lead, and I try to do the same.
Yeah. My mouth tastes like wood chips.
What?
My mouth tastes like wood chips.
Yeah, I wonder why.
That could be because she's been eating things off the floor.
I think everyone should try it once, and if they like it, they should try it a second time.
Thank you. Thank you for your kind offer. I humbly reject trying it once. I don't need to. I'm not going to be in my deathbed thinking, man, I have lots of regrets. I wish I had dressed up as a dog or a horse and pranced around. I will not be regretting that. Wow. That was super interesting. I gotta see one thing. Human, sheep, dogging. I don't know how I feel about typing dogging in to, oh my god. Human just dressed up as sheep. Well, look at that. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. We just need one sheepdog to come in and herd them up and we're good to go. Okay, well, that was super interesting and super weird. Subscribe, press all the buttons that other YouTubers tell you to press, and do that for me. I'll see you in the next one.
Samuel coming at you 1-2, kick you in the head, motherfucker knows kung fu. Kick you so hard, put your face on the floor, and if you want more, take you down with his lobs.